The question is why building thinking skills is different or maybe even better than teaching the ABCs and teaching children how to count directly. We know we can do that. We know we can teach children, even 3, how to read names and count to 20. But what are we doing here? Are we really helping them understand how numbers work or how letters are not pictures or for example, the paradoxical things about these symbols, like the number 3 can be both big and small. It can be bigger than 2 and smaller than 4. I mean, there's some really wonderful surprises about how symbols work and how if you don't sign the letter, people won't know who sent it. So there are things about how symbols communicate and can be read or can be misinterpreted. And I think these are the things we want children to do, to treat symbols as sort of an adventure, things that they want to wonder about. And I think if we do it this way, they'll maintain this disposition of curiosity and wonder, and we're instilling in them a love of reading. And it's not just a skill or something to accomplish and to do when grandmother comes over to see what her grandchild can do. The way I like to teach number and words to children is to engage their mind about what is a symbol and how does a symbol system work. Like, not necessarily teach them to count to 20. Most children can do that, and it's sort of a rote skill in many cases. But what's the meaning of a number? How is it that 3 can be big and small? I mean, it's relative to what you compare it to. 3 can be compared to 4, 3 can be compared to 2. So it's a very interesting, quote, object. And letters, they have to communicate. It's interesting that children go through a stage where they draw pictures of letters, but they're not really thinking about a symbol related to sounds. But that's okay. I mean, we want children to go through these developmental stages of learning how symbols work, that how they're not pictures. How is a map not a picture? A map is kind of a schematic. So it's, to me, more important to help children think about how symbols work, how they communicate or don't communicate, and not so much teaching them the adult use of these symbols. Let them, as I said earlier, reinvent symbols. Let them do invented spelling. Let them make up their own use of how they quantify things, or there's more and less. I mean, children are quite clever in how they remember which of something is more. It may not be numbers. It may be from how they space things out. So that's kind of where I'm interested, is maintaining this element of curiosity and wonder about how symbols work, the adventure of symbols, and not just what they do when you're 12 years old or an adult.